Hey everyone, Michael Short here. Come on, let's go outdoors. Well, a real pleasure on this week's program to welcome Erin Ritchie. She is the Volunteer Outreach Partnership Coordinator at the Bow Habitat Station down in Calgary, or in Calgary, if you happen to be watching this in Calgary. And Erin, we are chatting about the upcoming Fishtival. I hope I got that right. It's kind of a
Yes,
catchy
it does.
name. Talk to us a little bit about this event. First of all, how many years has it been around?
So this is his 12th year for the February event for Fishtival. So the festival of fish, essentially, put those words together, you get Fishtival.
And when you look at what's in store for folks this year, walk us through some of the highlights.
Of course. So this is a great event for young families and anyone who's a little bit interested in fish and water in Alberta. So we have some free outdoor activities happening out in Pierce State Park, which is right next to Bow Habitat Station. So you have some activities where you can cast a line, so practice casting a fishing rod, practice some fish ID with some play magnetic fishing. We also have a bit of educational skit happening outside as well, which is really exciting. But if you want to go inside, you can get a ticket to do fish feeding in the hatchery, where you get to feed a couple thousand rainbow trout and talk to our fish stocking crew, our fish techs who raise the fish that are stocked across Alberta. And then we have lots of community partners coming out as well. So they'll have booths out just in the Discovery Center and in our aquariums talking about fish ID, parasites within fish, how to tie a fly, and we also have our canine conservation team on site. So there are some very impressive dogs that are able to sniff out invasive species like the quagga mussel using their powerful noses and protecting our water bodies. So there's some of the highlights, but there's lots of cool things happening. Mm-hmm.
Boy, no shortage of things to entertain and educate. And I use that word, you use that word also, educate. If there's something, one thing, two things that you want a participant, whether it's a young person or an older person, to walk away from a day at spending at Bow Habitat Station, what would it be?
Well, we really want people to feel that connection with nature and however they're able to make that connection because they're able to have that, they're able to go out and explore and appreciate and able to maybe conserve and put more energy towards protecting the fish that live within it as well.
The landscape of Alberta has changed dramatically. We have a lot of new immigrants that come into the province, and many of them have never even tried angling and maybe want to learn more about it. Would this be an opportunity for them to maybe get an idea of the different fish species that might be available to them, especially when it comes to trout and learning a little bit more about the fish and the habitat that they live in?
This would be an amazing event, absolutely, for newcomers to Canada to kind of dip their toes in, and anyone else, of course, who are kind of want to learn more about that subject. So most definitely, yes, come to Fishville if that's an interest you're hoping to expand your mind on.
So give us some of the details. It's obviously happening during the Family Day long weekend, the 17th of February. Times that they can start to show up, costs if there's any associated with it, that type of thing.
Absolutely. So the day of Fishville is the 17th, so the Saturday, and it starts at 9:30. We have online tickets available. We highly recommend you pre-purchase your tickets because, as I said, it does get quite busy, and we have sold out in the past. So if you're interested to come, get your pre-timed tickets, and it goes until 4 o'clock. So that's the time for you to buy your tickets and come see and explore everything at Bow Habitat Station. There is a variety of prices depending on your age and your group. So we have adults, seniors, and child rates as well. So if you go on our website, all that information is there. I think the most at the top end is $10 for an adult. So that's kind of the top tier ticket, and everything else falls underneath that. So definitely get your tickets in advance so that you don't have to wait in line, but allow some time to explore outdoors either before or after your visit. And if you can, carpool. That's highly recommended because the parking lot does get busy and we want to make sure everyone has an easy time getting in and out.
And I've got to imagine that, okay, if people get busy on the weekends and they can't make the event, but opportunity for them to visit Bow Habitat is basically a year-round opportunity, is it not?
It definitely is. Thanks for mentioning that. Yeah. So you can still come to Bow Habitat Station. We're open Tuesdays to Saturdays, and we have our Discovery Center open, not full of partners like it will be for Fishtival, but there's still great things to see and explore, and our aquariums of Alberta Fish. And we have different birthday party programs, we have school programs, we have public fish hatchery tours. Right now they're at 2:30. And then on Fridays and Saturdays, we have fish feeding for $2 per person from 10 till 3. And we have timed fish feedings on the other days that we are open. But of course, go to our website for all that information. It is there, or just give us a call if you just want to have a friendly chat.
Erin, we'll leave it there. Thanks so much. The Family Day weekend's turning into a rather fishy affair because up here at Lake Wabman, we have the Alberta Conservation Association's Kids Can Catch event, and now, of course, the Fishtival at the Bow Habitat Station. Erin, thanks so much for your time and wish you nothing but success on that very special day.
Thank you so much. And again, thank you for the time as well. It's great to chat.